Hello everyone, welcome to Johnny's NetSec YouTube channel. Today's video we're gonna go back to our 5-minute doc series. I'm gonna creating a doc for this open source server management software, Nexterm. Basically, you can create it to connect into all your server using popular protocol SSH, VNC, RDP, SFTP, and also it can be easily deployed using a Docker in 5 minutes. That's why I'm making this video. If you already registered some other cloud platforms such as Azure, Google, Render, Fly.io, and you also can deploy them to there. Now let's jump into it. The backend of Nexterm is using Apache Guacamole, this clientless remote desktop gateway. In my channel, if you search Guacamole, you should be able to find quite a few videos talk about it, how to deploy it, Docker using Container. I also have some video talk about the Chasm, which is also based on Guacamole, this remote desktop gateway. Some other related videos you can look at it is Bayesian server project, Jump server, and the web terminal, which is similar but with more features in there. The reason why I introduced Nexterm is this project is completely open source. It's add a very nice web GUI on it, and also the server resources consumption is very minor. Even with memory only 256 megabytes, you can run it very well. Now let's start our Docker deployment. I'm gonna use Google Cloud Platforms, the free tier VM, to deploy it. I'm gonna using free tier compute engine from Google Cloud, which you can have 1 E2 micro VM instance per month, 30 gig month standard persistent disk, 1 gig outbound data. I'm gonna mute myself since all process is standard, which you can see it from my other video as well. So I'm gonna make it play back faster and make video shorter. We're gonna go through those steps. We're gonna do apt update and then install Docker, then launch the Docker. You also need to open firewall, then we configure custom domain for it. So now let's follow those steps, complete it. The Docker has been launched. Now let's do next step. We're gonna open the firewall port. create a firewall rule. Port number 6989. Now we should be able to test it. Perfect. You can register account. Now you can create a folder. Then you can create a server. And the server protocol you can use in SSH, RDP, VNC. You can put the identity, username, password in. Of course, you can use key file to log into your SSH session. You also will be able to use two-factor authentication. You can enable that once you have 2FA authentication app on your phone, so you can scan this code to enable 2FA. Our next step, I'm going to show you how to create your custom domain for it, which is very standard as well, using npm and Cloudflare DNS record. So then you can have your own custom domain for it. To configure your own custom domain for your web applications such as Nexterm, it's pretty simple and straightforward. You do need to have your own domain, and I'm using Cloudflare to manage my own domain, which is completely free for management of the DNS record. I do need to create my A record, and you also need to have something similar like Nginx proxy manager. If you don't have that, you need to configure your own Nginx to do that. But strongly suggest using Nginx proxy manager to manage all your reverse proxy record as well. So it's much simple forward when you're using it. You can watch my video for that. Create a DNS record. I'm gonna call this nexterm.51sec.org. And I'm gonna map it to my npm, this Nginx proxy manager's public IP, since I'm gonna resolve this nexterm.51sec.org to npm for the next resolution. Once you did that, you're gonna go back to your Nginx proxy manager. You need to add host, so which we're gonna use in nexterm.51sec.org for it. It's going to be forwarding to this public IP. Make sure just IP there. Port 6989. So exactly the one we're using right now. Other things you don't need to change. You just need to get the new SSL certificate. Agree. Save. In a couple minutes, you will get your SSL certificate, then you can use your custom domain to access to it. So now let's give it a try. Perfect. So that's how you can get your Nexterm up and running. Render.com provides a free hobby plan which gives you to deploy your own applications using Docker image. It provides a custom domain, full management data stores, and the full stack application you can deploy in a couple of minutes, global SCDN, and then security features. Quite interesting, and I do like it. Only thing I don't like is it doesn't support persistent hard drive. It doesn't give you a hard drive to mount it to save your data, which is going to create a little bit problem for this project because you can't save it once you start your web application. All changes going to go. But for the testing purpose, it's perfect for me. So it's easy to deploy the web service. You're going to use an existing image. So we're going to use the image from our docker run command, then connect to it. It's very straightforward, so that's why I like to use it. It's a limited 512 megabytes RAM, 0.1 CPU, which is also good enough. I tried 256 megabytes on fly.io. It works well as well. You do need to enter the environment variable, which is encryption key. You can copy in and the value. Basically that's it. You don't need anything further. Deploy web service. That's how simple you can deploy the one. Once you finish deployment, you can click this link to open your web application. Again, I put everything in my blog to show you the steps, deployment at the render, quite a few screenshots. After that, it's fly.io. I also deployed my own instance to give it a try in fly.io. Here, it's also working as well. It only have 256 megabytes. The steps also recorded in here, and I do have fly.tom file here. If you want to grab it, just copy paste and then you can get it running in a couple minutes as well. Render deployment is still in progress. We gave it another 1 minute. It should be done very soon. Okay, it's successfully connected to a database file. Your service is live. Well, it's up and running. That's how fast you can get your Nexterm in the cloud, free, completely free. So that's pretty much everything I'm showing in this video. I hope you like it. Give me some up if you like it. Also subscribe to my channel to support me if you haven't. Thank you again. See you in my next video.